Also, when you lose your boost, here it is. It's gold too. I'm glad I took the time to get it. More daggers for Rokurou is good because I usually run out of daggers for him to master. But anyways, what was I saying? I've forgotten. Oh, when you lose your grade boost from someone going down and then you still complete the fight, completing the fight doesn't start the grade boost over at 1.1. You have to win another fight after that. Hello. We're almost to where Velvet was, because this is where we picked up Rokurou's sword. I remember. This is where we ate Ceres. Man, that was a while ago. Poor Ceres. Still chilling out in Velvet's tummy. Wanted to say velvet and tummy at the same time. I was thinking, what's a better word to use than stomach? Tummy. Say tummy as you say velvet, Chaos. Is this it? I think this is it. Yep. There it is. Here we go, boys.
The Headless Knight.
He must be the product of the venomization.
Well, he definitely looks vicious enough.
Not as vicious as our Velvet, though.
Yeah, he looks pretty upset. Antique armor. Doesn't have that much HP, actually. He's weak to normal and water. I love that.
Where's his voice even coming from?
I don't know. Look inside.
What do you mean, where is his voice coming from? We've got a headless guy that hangs around with us that has a voice that comes from nowhere, too. Why is this so weird? Here we go. Now we're talking. Tear it apart. There's no way this is the boss of this area. There's got to be something else. This thing is too weak. Like, way too weak. Dang it, I can't time the dodge thing. Whatever, just go. Just get in there. In fact, it's weak to normal, so throw in the normal kicks and see if I can get some stuns, just like that, and then seamlessly move into Shell Splitter. Look at me playing the game how it's meant to be, where you don't just press one button for your combo. You mix up the buttons you press for what you need at the time. Man, I'm good. There we go. You know what? Give me your soul. Consumption doesn't actually give me a soul, but I just like to say give me your soul. Here we go. Zero impact. Nice. That's a good one, too. There we go. Yeah, this is basically over. Time to die. Come on. Get out of here. Why are you still alive? Die already. This is an unnecessary finisher, but, you know, it works. Eleanor uses her mystic art so much.
Well, that takes care of that.
Yeah.
I feel something again.
More malevolence?
No, another Earth Pulse point. It must be on this island.
I sense it too. It's very close.
Directly underneath us, I would guess.
Because that's where Velvet was kept and she's Etherian. Yep, makes sense.
What is this place?
Welcome to the most secure cell in the entire complex. The darkest hole in Titania. Feel anything, Laphicet?
Yeah, I think this is the Earth Pulse point. If this cell is where the Earth Pulse point is, then does that mean it housed a Therian?
Yeah. And a real hungry one at that. Every day, they would toss demons into its cell. It would devour its fill, then wipe the blood from its lips. Never once realizing, it was delivering to Inominat the malevolence of hundreds of demons and prisoners. And then one day, there appeared before it a female Moloch, who shattered the barrier and freed the Therian from its cage. But the Therian knew no mercy, and it devoured its liberator. And it was then... It was then I obtained the power. The power to avenge my brother.
Velvet, you're a Therian?
This prison island was a feeding ground for the Therian, harnessing the malevolence created by the prisoners within.
But because Velvet escaped, the malevolence went out of control.
Wow, the same darn thing that happened back in Kamoana's village.
Lord Artorius would never have done such a thing.
No. What's so unbelievable? That he used his wife's brother as a human sacrifice? That he imprisoned his wife's sister? Because that's what your damned holy shepherd did! All to get his hands on Inominat's power!
I'm sure he had a reason for...
A reason? To spare the world of its pain? Don't give me that! Who will spare my brother's pain? Who will soothe my brother's despair? He murdered my little brother Luffy! And you'll stand there and tell me it was for the greater good?! At any rate, that's one less Therian for us to track down.
Velvet.
Help! Eleanor!
Kamoana?
What? Did Velvet yell at you so hard you're starting to hear voices now?
I have a feeling something's wrong. Kamoana could be in danger. But we already beat the Headless Knight. I still can't shake this feeling. Please, let's go back and check on them.
How could you hear her voice? Regardless of how annoyingly loud it is. What? I'm already half an hour into recording? No, wait, lucky cat. Ooh, I like that. How am I already an hour and a half into recording? That wasn't the special, dang it. It was just a material I hadn't gotten yet. Ah, you know what? Do Barbatos one more time.
Scout.
And then we'll go back to the other place we unlocked. All right, well, we got to run all the way back now. Let's get a move on. Well, now everyone knows that Velvet is a Therian, even though it was incredibly, horribly obvious, you know, because she eats demons and whatnot consistently. But yeah, this is an Earth Pulse point, and that's why she was kept here. It makes sense to me. That's why Artorius didn't let her die. It all adds up. But anyways, there's no way that...
So, Velvet is a Therian, is she? I knew there was something off about her.
But it's what she cried out that's really on my mind. Laphicet, is Velvet truly Lord Artorius' younger sister?
She never told me.
If it were true, I suppose it would explain her knowledge of Lord Artorius' training.
If you're so curious, why not ask her yourself? Hey, Velvet, what's your connection to Artorius?
Rokuro, have some tact!
I heard you whispering. Doesn't bother me. Artorius was married to my late sister, Celica. He was our brother-in-law. We lived together for more than 10 years.
That does explain a few things.
So he sacrificed his little brother and turned his sister into a Therian.
But you were his family.
To his view of the grand scheme, family is inconsequential. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. All he did was act according to his ideal logic. Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get moving.
How dare they interrupt me? I forgot I was talking about. Oh, there's no way that Headless Knight was the Venomized Therian. It was way too weak. There's got to be another one. It's probably whatever is attacking Kamoana and the crew right now. I am supposed to be going up, right? Yeah, I think so. I went down to get to Velvet's cage. Which means going up is going to take me back to the entrance. Yeah. I've got it right.
So it turns out that Velvet is a Therian who consumes malevolence.
And too much malevolence is what changes people into demons. Strong enough malevolence can persist after the person who created it dies, turning their corpse or spirit into a raging monster. That's how undead and phantom demons come about.
Then the demons Velvet killed turned back into humans because she devoured their malevolence.
Yeah, and consequently, they avoided becoming undead or anything like that.
So she saved them. Well, I mean, a corpse is a corpse, of course, of course.
Do you think she could devour only the malevolence and turn a living demon human again?
Unfortunately, that's impossible due to malevolence's self-reinforcing nature. When Therians are connected to Inominat through an Earth Pulse point, They seem to be able to absorb small concentrations of malevolence from the surrounding area and inhibit the creation of new demons. But any human who builds up enough malevolence to turn into a demon will keep producing malevolence as long as they live.
That's right. To devour any malevolence, I need to cut it off at the source. That's how my powers work.
Velvet, I'm sorry.
I don't mind it. Actually, I find it convenient. This way, I'll never forget my hatred for Artorias.
Plus, as long as you stay away from an Earth Pulse point, you get to keep the power of any malevolence you consume.
Fuel for my hatred, yes.
Well, all's well that ends well, I guess. Is this the way we came from? I think it is. It keeps going up, so I assume so. I think down there are a bunch of cells. Oh, great. We're at a place that's really roundabout, which means I'm very likely to get confused. Okay, the turtle, I remember this. I think I hang a left here. This sounds right. And then I hang a right or a left? Let's try a right. This goes further up, so time will tell. No, this is a dead end. This is where I escaped with Ceres. Yeah, I remember this. Because we jumped off the top of the prison tower to land on a place off to the side. And this is where I fought Rakuro, I think. This hall right here. Or at least it was around here. It's been a long time, man, since I played that part of the game.
That was Kamoana!
Unfort?
Kamoana! Eleanor! You really came back for me. A promise is a promise, sweetheart. A headless knight and a horse demon.
It's giving off a ton of malevolence.
This must be the true survivor of the venomization process.
Oh, I get it! The dying exorcist lady wasn't saying Headless Knight is back. She was going for Headless Knight on horseback.
Whatever the case, we'll fight whoever we have to claim this island.
All right, now the real boss battle begins. Joy, oh joy. Dullahan. Yeah, that's an HP stat that fits a lot better. Weakness is normal. It resists wind and earth, so I need to stick to fire and water.
Now I can't help but wonder how the horse is named.
Get close and look if you're that curious.
Yeah, just get close to the super deadly. Oh my goodness. The damage. Give me some stuns. Game, I need some stuns. Yes, I got it. Oh my goodness, I got hit right after. Rakuro! We're gonna have a serious talk about this later, Rakuro, you and me. Yes, there we go. Perfect. I did not want Swallow Dance, though. Get away from me. Nope, that's still the wrong element. I need to go triangle, triangle, X. Yes. That's what I need. Triangle, X, or circle. Oh yeah, circle is better, actually, because I forgot I got those new fire combos. I need some more stuns, though. I need more souls than this. Oh, did that actually give me a soul, or did someone just have a soul knocked out of them? Because I timed that dodge. I saw it, and I was like, you know what? I could probably time this correctly. So I'm going to do it anyways, because that's going to bring the damage down to, like, 0. Yes, the soaring dragon. I love it. Please let me get some more stuns so I can get up to a 5th soul. That is all I ask. Oh, you're paralyzed right now, I think. Okay. It got super armor for a second there, and I am not a fan of that at all. Man, this thing guards so much. I hate it. There we go. Now we're talking. It might be worth throwing out Ethereanization anyways. Let's do it. And then I keep my combos going and see if I can get that new Mystic Art. It didn't give me the new Mystic Art. I wanted to see my new Mystic Art that does the, it's because it was guarding, probably. I'm so sick of these things guarding. 0 impact, nice. Ow. Getting really tired of these stun hits. Please, let me stun you. Good work. This thing is so bulky, man. How does one Therian have, or this isn't a Therian, what am I saying? Yeah, it isn't. How does one venomized enemy have this much bulk? Therianized was the word I wanted to go for. Oh my goodness. Stop that. I am not used to switching up the button I'm using. Okay, yeah, I'm just stunned and can't move. That's great. I mean, I'm not now. I was complaining about it after the fact, but you know what I mean. Gotta Panakia myself so that I'm no longer stunned so I can be healed. Come here, you. Yeah! I didn't want to continue that triangle combo, but what's done is done. Nope. Easiest dodge of my life, and it gave me a soul. Rakuro, we're gonna have a serious chat about you trying to steal my souls. Have this peach gel, because I realized how low on HP you are. Beautiful. Oh, I'm up to 5 souls. Let's go. Theorize. Give me the move. Give me the move. Give me the move. Yes, Zero Impact. No, give me the Mystic Art. Alright, that is awesome. I love that. Tried to jump away from that, but couldn't do it fast enough, unfortunately. Called backup? Excuse you. Oh, these things are like no HP. They resist normal, so fire. These things have like no HP. Take it out. Get it out of here. Die, I say. Laffy, stop being stunned. In fact, Laffy, go ahead and heal yourself. Charged vertical slash? No, that's not mine. That's the enemy's. Right. I was like, wait a minute. This isn't one of my arts. There we go. All right, get this thing out of here as well. Time to die. I don't need you in my life. Get out of here. There we go. All right, back to this guy. Do the double triangle, then switch to fire. You know what? Go ahead and do this. Stop calling backup. You know what? Just focus on killing the big guy. That's what I need to be doing here. Zero impact. Followed up immediately with Theronization. Ah, we got this. I'm just going to start comboing the Theoronizations. It's over. I didn't mean to double Theoronize there, but it's too late now. So just keep it going, I guess. There we go. And then immediately consume again. Oh, I've got this in the bag. It is over. I got back up to 4. Sick. This thing is dead, man. It is as good as dead. What's it at? Oh, yeah. I've got this. Die, you stupid freak. There we go. Easy.
That's venomization, all right. Definitely stronger than that headless lump of armor.
I beg your pardon?
Not you.
The demon from the villa?
No, look! It's absorbing the malevolence. It's a Therian.
Actually, that hawk is Griffin, my one and only friend.
Called it!
A damned Therian. So that's what Tabitha meant when she said we'd find out shortly.
But Your Highness, why do you have a Therian?
It's like I said, Griffin has been my dear friend ever since I was a child. Even if he's a Therian now, that hasn't changed.
So you knew you were helping a Therian escape. What are you plotting?
I have no plots or schemes. I just want Griffin to be free.
I guess we shouldn't be surprised. The Crown Prince and future king, he's gonna do whatever he likes.
I suppose I am at that. But if I am, it's the first time I've ever been allowed a choice of my own. When you're a prince, you're not a person. You're an institution, one designed to serve the state and its people. Say, for instance, you're doing your law studies and your back suddenly itches. What do?
I mean, I'd scratch it. Who wouldn't?
When I did that, my tutor gave me a whipping so hard the blood ran down my back. The reason being that I prioritized a personal feeling, that is to say my itch, over my studies in service of the state. Seeing Griffin lay claim to the skies let me imagine my own freedom. It was my lone solace over the years. But then, he turned out to be responsive to Innominat's power.
I take it the Midgand royal family is well aware that the Abbey is creating Therians.
Of course. How could we not? The kingdom offers unequivocal support to Shepherd Artorius' vision of reason and will. Even so, if there was one thing I could never permit, it was seeing Griffin locked up and unable to fly. Never. I tricked the Exorcist on guard and disabled the barrier. But then Griffin attacked the Exorcist and killed him.
That's why you said you could never go back.
They can overlook a single dead exorcist, but with a Therian removed, malevolence will engulf the capital.
I knew full well what I was doing. And yet, I couldn't watch my friend's life be stripped away.
Your Highness.
He chose a single bird over the world. Why do you think that birds fly?
That's what Lord Artorias asked me. My anatomy book says birds can fly because their bones are light and their wing muscles are enormously strong.
Birds fly because a bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. That's what I think.
I understand now. As long as you remain on this island, you may do as you please. But if you try to escape, I'll kill you.
That should work. This way we'll have him on hand if we ever need a hostage.
Understood. I appreciate you letting Griffin and me stay here.
Well, now that that's taken care of, let's build ourselves a hideout.
Yeah! It's like, really shows how unhealthy his childhood was that his best friend is a hawk. But anyways, got some mastery and stuff. Very good. Awesome. Grants +1 maximum BG to characters wearing equipment that has been enhanced a combined total of 15 or more times. That's, like, never gonna happen because I never enhance stuff, but whatever.